30 minutes, no phone, no notifications, no scrolling. Sounds simple, sounds almost too small to matter. But the research on what happens inside your brain during those 30 minutes is genuinely surprising. And it changes the way you think about every phone break you have ever skipped. Most people treat their phone like a neutral object, something they pick up and put down without consequence. But your nervous system does not treat it that way. Every notification is a micro alert, a small signal to your brain that something requires attention. Your cortisol levels, the stress hormone, rise slightly with each one. Over the course of a day of constant connectivity, dozens, sometimes hundreds of micro alerts. Your nervous system never fully comes down from a state of low-level activation. You are not stressed. You are just never fully calm. And that distinction matters more than most people realize, because the absence of calm is not the same as the presence of stress. It is subtler than that. It is a baseline elevation that becomes so normal you stop noticing it, until you take a phone break and suddenly notice what calm actually feels like. Here is what the neuroscience shows happens during a genuine phone break. In the first 5 to 10 minutes, your cortisol begins to drop. The micro alert system stops receiving inputs. Your nervous system starts the process of returning to its baseline state. Between 10 and 20 minutes, your default mode network activates. This is the part of your brain responsible for self-reflection, creative thinking, processing emotions, and consolidating memories. This network cannot fully activate when you are consuming external content. It requires input-free time to do its work. Every time you scroll instead of sitting quietly, you are preventing your brain from processing your own experience, from integrating what happened today, from accessing your own thoughts rather than other people's. Between 20 and 30 minutes, something researchers call attentional restoration begins. Your brain's capacity for focused attention, which gets depleted by constant digital stimulation, the same way a muscle gets depleted by overuse, starts to rebuild. 30 minutes of genuine disconnection does not just feel better. It structurally restores the cognitive resources that the previous hours of connectivity consumed. And here is the part nobody in the wellness industry talks about honestly enough. You cannot restore these resources by consuming calming content. Meditation apps, relaxing YouTube videos, peaceful TikToks, these are still inputs. Your brain is still processing external information. The restoration only happens in genuine input-free time. Boredom, essentially. The thing everyone has been trained to avoid is the exact thing your brain most needs. Here is a phone break that actually works based on what the research supports. 30 minutes. Phone in another room, not face down on the table, in another room. Studies show that the mere presence of a smartphone on a desk reduces available cognitive capacity even when the phone is silent and face down. Out of sight matters, not just out of hand. During those 30 minutes, do something with low cognitive demand that does not involve a screen. Walk, make tea, sit outside. Look at something that is not a rectangle. Do not try to be productive. Do not try to meditate perfectly. Do not try to do anything correctly. Just be somewhere without an input stream for 30 minutes. Your brain knows what to do with that space. It has been waiting for it. One phone break like this in the middle of your day will do more for your anxiety than an hour of consuming wellness content ever will. Not because wellness content is bad, but because your brain does not need more input. It needs space to process what it already has. Follow for more on what your digital habits are actually doing to your brain. And tell me in the comments, when did you last sit somewhere for 30 minutes without reaching for your phone? Be honest. I think the answer will surprise you.